Hello friends, welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Hello. I don't know if there's anyone here, but hi, I might just be talking to myself. How's everyone doing? How is your week going? I feel like a nerd. Hi, we're playing A Wayfarer's Tale today. Which is the May solo focus for the month. And I have actually decided to change the name from the Board Game Garden Monthly Solo Challenge to the Board Game Garden Monthly Solo Focus. Because the way that we were doing it, there wasn't really a lot of like a challenge towards it. I guess the challenge could be to play it as many times as you can. But I think I would rather name it Focus, because it's kind of just more of a focus on one solo game for the month, rather than a challenge. Kevin, hello, welcome to the stream. Doing good? I'm so glad. We're here. James, hello, welcome to the stream. Oh, there we go, here's all the people. I was kind of worried I would just be talking to myself for the whole, for the whole thing. Last week before vacation. Nice. Where are you going on vacation? Would love to know. That's awesome. Or you could just be staying home and just being on vacation at home, of course. But welcome to the stream, guys. How is everyone's month going? I guess the month is over, isn't it? It is May 31st, so hopefully you all had a good May. Hopefully you played lots of games. I am going to get right into this, though. I will admit I have not played A Wayfarer's Tale as much as I would have want to this month. Honestly, things just got very busy, and I've also been struggling with, like, focus. I think I might have ADHD, and I haven't actually been diagnosed with it, but I do think eventually, I think I've chatted about this before, either here or on another channel, but I think I need to go in and get diagnosed, because it's been bad. It's been really bad. I've been having a lot of trouble with like internal focus issues and just getting very frustrated with myself because I want to be able to focus and I want to be able to get things done and be on top of everything, but this month has been so challenging. I will say. So, hi, taking a late lunch break to join you for a bit. We'll probably lurk later. Sounds good, Steph. Hopefully you're doing good today. Doing well. Just played Earth. Ooh, very nice, James. I freaking love that game. Little spoiler, Earth was one of the options for June's monthly focus. And you'll have to wait until the end of this stream to know what is winning over on Patreon. If you guys do not know, I've started over on the Board Game Garden Patreon. At the end of each month, I do a poll of 6 different games for the upcoming month's monthly focus. So, yes, right now we have one up there, and there is one that I know is winning, but Earth was also in there. Poland, going to a music festival with a bunch of friends. Later, Belgium. Ooh, very nice. That's freaking awesome. I'm so excited for you. Hello, Jeremiah. Welcome to the stream. Hello, how are you? Be kind to yourself. Thank you, James. I'm trying to be, but it gets really, really frustrating. Do not get emotional, Jenna. It gets really frustrating when you work for yourself and you are the only person that can get yourself to get work done. Like, I don't have someone telling me like, hey, Jenna, get this stuff done. It's all just me. And when my brain is just like not working with me in that way, it can get super, super frustrating. So yeah. I've been getting really frustrated this month with it. It's good that you want to get that checked out. No need to be sorry about it when it's something you can't really control. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. Louisa, hello. Welcome to the stream. What games are on the list for June? Rooting for Earth. So the 6 games that are on the poll for June is the Isle of Cats. I actually wanted to try to make all of the ones that I picked this month ones that you can actually play solo on BGA as well. So I realized that you could play the Isle of Cats on BGA solo. Arc Nova is also one of the ones on the poll. You can also play that solo on BGA. So Isle of Cats, Arc Nova, Earth. I think Lost Ruins of Arnak, which I don't think you can play Lost Ruins of Arnak solo on BGA. But I wanted to also have like bigger games this month because I feel like we've been playing a lot of like lighter games for the focus. So I wanted to switch it up and have something a little bit heavier for the month of June. So let me quickly check to see. So we have the Isle of Cats, Arc Nova, Earth, Lost Ruins of Arnak, Tapestry, and Obsession. So those were the 6 games in the poll. And I'm interested to know which ones you guys think are in the lead, which it kind of makes me sad, the rankings of this. But yeah, those are the 6. I've worked for myself since 1998, so I can relate. It's very challenging. I've learned to allow for unproductive times as well as the productive ones. Yeah, I agree with that, James. I think I need to switch my mindset to, because like I always have so many things and I end up just getting a little bit of stuff done, like over a long period of time, if that makes sense. So I actually force myself to work longer, but not put in as much energy towards it, if that makes sense. Like I am pretty much working from morning to night some days, but I'm kind of working at like an 80%, whereas I really should try to not work for as long, give myself that relaxing time, and when I am working in those shorter period of time, putting in more effort and putting in like, 100%, 110% just for a shorter amount of time. So yeah, I really need to try to do that. But again, with my brain not being able to focus, it's been really hard. But hopefully soon I'll get on that grind. I think maybe going to like Level Up and Gen Con and stuff, I think it'll really get me motivated, and like seeing all of these amazing people working in the industry and stuff, I think it will really inspire me and motivate me. But this is something that I've struggled with for years upon years. It has nothing to do with like my interest in what I'm doing. It's just the sole like fact that my brain cannot concentrate. So yeah. Lost Ruins of Arnak is amazing. Yes, I agree. Mariana, I think that's how you pronounce it. Mariana, welcome to the stream. Lost Ruins of Arnak is so good. Literally playing Arnak right now, LOL. Nice, Frank. Welcome to the stream. I bet Arc Nova is in the lead. Maybe James. Maybe. We'll just have to see at the end. Hi Jenna, just found your channel. I've been binge watching all of your videos. Aw, thank you so much, Lady Croft 86. Thank you so much. I recently discovered board games and now I'm obsessed. I am so happy that you're in that stage right now where it's just like everything's so new and there's just like so many games to discover and stuff. Ooh, wow. Thank you so much for watching my content, and also welcome to the hobby. It's a fantastic hobby, and I'm so happy to have you here. And I'm so happy that you discovered my channel. Solo Thursday. Yes, Reggie, hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you? It's an inside joke, everyone. Reggie knows it's not Thursday. It's actually Wednesday. Okay, anyways, I am now caught up on chat. We are going to switch over to this right here, and we are going to get into, I believe I'm on the second last scenario. This game is freaking challenging, I will say. There were a few that I didn't do as good on. The second scenario is the only one that I full on lost. But, you know, all of the other ones I've done okay. I've gotten better at it. And now we are on to the second last one, which is Here Be Monsters, map 4, and it's Reach All Towns. So, the only thing that I'm a little bit unsure of is that there are a bunch of monsters on here, and I don't know if I'm supposed to do a monster roll for all of those. Because I'm playing the solo game, I'm pretty sure I just ignore the monsters because we've ignored all of the other things like the abilities for like the statues and stuff like that. We also ignored the other thing in the third map. There were like 2 different things that I had to ignore. What was it? Actually, I think it might have just been the statues. Oh wait, and like the mountains. The mountains and the leaves we used. But anyways. Love our hobby. There's literally a game for everyone. Yes, that's like one of my favorite things. Is like literally anything that you enjoy in like your day-to-day life, there is a board game with that theme, which makes me so happy. Custom dice tray is cool AF. Thank you so much. Look at that, people. We got a board game garden dice tray. Also, my dog is barking like usual. Is anyone surprised? Nope, not me. Technically Thursday here in Australia. Oh, well that's perfect. Your thing worked, Reggie. It's actually Thursday somewhere. All right, so I'm gonna get into this. For scenario number, I think it's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For scenario number 7, we are using map number 4, and this one has some islands, which is kind of fun. And with this one, my goal is just to reach all towns. And with the map number 4, you do not mark a cross when using an active die. So typically when you would use an active die for the monsters, whenever you use the active die, which is the orange die in this case, you would cross off one of the monster boxes. But in this case, we do not do that. Ignoring monsters sounds like good life advice. Honestly, yeah, ignore the haters, ignore the monsters in your life. They do you no good. All right, so basically in A Wayfarer's Tale, if you guys are following along for the monthly challenge / focus, you already know how to play this if you're following along and you're playing as well. But basically we are going to be rolling 3 die and we are going to be adding 2 together, whether that be the 2 non-active die or using the active die optionally. Usually you try to avoid using the active die unless it really helps you out. But like I said, when you use that, you do have to X off a monster box. If you ever need to X off a monster box from actually getting to a monster and there are no other boxes to cross off, you immediately lose the game. So crossing off boxes kind of limits how many actual monsters you can face before losing the game. So yes, we're going to be adding the 2 die together and then using it in one of these 5 boxes. We have the Adventurer, which you are going to be putting into these mountains here. You're supposed to go from low to high to low with numbers. So going up the mountain, you want to put a number higher, and then going down the mountain, you want to put a number lower. You have the Merchant, which you are just Xing out one of the rows and columns with specific numbers. If you ever finish a row or a column, you get treasure. A treasure is going to be the main way that you're going to be getting victory points. The guide is going to be that you're putting numbers that are specific, like it has to be specifically over a specific number. Why am I saying specific so many damn times? Don't know. But there's also the Sailor, which you have to roll doubles in order to use the Sailor. And then you also have the, what is this one called? The Coachman. And that one is just going to mean that you always have to go in ascending order. You always have to put in a number higher or the same value as what you did before. And then each of these different people are going to allow you to X off a certain type of terrain on the map. And you are trying to explore and you're trying to get to as many cities as possible, towns. And with this specific scenario, we are trying to get to every single one of the towns. I have this, but haven't tried it yet. Christopher, I definitely recommend. It's a very fun, just easygoing roll and write. I love the solo campaign. It's very fun. You also have some like different items that you can use. I currently have the camp and the compass still available to me. So yes, we're gonna get right into this. We are going to roll the die to determine where my starting town is. So we're gonna roll this. My starting town is 4. So we can either choose to start here, or we can choose to start here. I think I'm gonna choose to start, yeah, I'll start down here. Typically when I do this, I outline the city. And when you are exploring on the map here, the one thing that you have to remember is you can never branch off from a path that you've started unless you are branching off of a town. So with this town here that I'm starting, I can go in any direction I want, but once I start that path, I cannot branch off of that path unless I connect that path to another town. Hopefully that makes sense. That means that I will have to make my way around here. Oopsie. Because this is like a single road. Also, there are bridges, which bridges just mean that they are adjacent. So this one here is adjacent to this one here. The boats, you do have to use a sailor action in order to get across the ocean or the river or the water in general. And yeah, each of these are going to allow you to explore different terrains. So we are going to get right into this. Okay. Let me zoom out so you guys can see. We're gonna roll all 3 of these. And first number we got is 9. And I want to either do desert, forest, or mountains. Could just go to the merchant. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to cross off this 9 here, and I'm going to start by going this way. And that's a turn. You literally just continue rolling. Oh, we got another 9. Look at us go. I would love to do a mountain, but a 9 is definitely not going to get me a mountain. So this is unfortunate. This is actually very unfortunate. I could start another path going down. Could do that. Why am I getting 9s so often? I guess I'll do this. I'm skipping this one here because this here is a monster. If I cross out that one, then I do have to make a monster roll, and then I have to put those numbers into one of these boxes, or put that number into one of these boxes. And then at the end of the game, all of the monster total here is going to be deducted from my final score, and then all of the treasure is going to be added. So we are doing another 9. And then, like I said, we are going to move down here. And I'm really hoping that I'm doing this correct, that I am ignoring the monsters, because I'm pretty sure the monsters are just for the multiplayer game. Correct me if I'm wrong, if you're in the chat and you know what you're doing. But that's what I did with everything else that was like multiplayer related. Okay, now I have a nice 7. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. I could have just gone to this one here. Jenna, what were you thinking? I guess I can still do that. I'm going to put the 7 here in the guide, and it just has to be a number over 5. And then I'm going to continue this line down to this desert here, like that. There are also the like statues here, which in, I believe the last one, it says you have to reach all towns, both statues, and cross all bridges. So that'll be the last scenario that I do. I don't know if I'll do it on this stream, but yeah, for this scenario, we are ignoring the 2 statues that are here and here. Okay, so that is everything for that turn. I just went there. Next up, we have another 7. And of course, I can't use a 7 for the merchant. There is just 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it skips 7, which is a little bit unfortunate. I need to get to, oh shoot. Well, that's unfortunate. I just realized that there's a city right here, or a town right here, and I could have gone over the bridge, but I went this way. And like I said, I can't branch off of this. So that's unfortunate, but that's okay. Great start, Jenna. All right, I think I am going to, oh, this is the worst. Oh, I also will say, whenever you do get a town, which we do get one for the town we start in, you get to get one of these town boxes, like so. And then you can use the discovered town boxes in order to change a die number. You can do a few different things with the die, or the town boxes. What are the 3 things you can do? You can cross off 1 town to roll an additional travel die. This action may only be performed once per turn. You can, let's spend 1. You can spend 1 to change a die face by 1. And you can spend 2 to re-roll, which I only have 1 right now. So I am just going to, I honestly don't want any of these. Because really, like, there's no point in me doing this. I guess I could do that and then start a path this way. But that's kind of pointless. I really wanted a mountain. Really wanted a mountain. Okay, I'm just going to use a 7 here. So this one needs to be a 7 or more. And I'm going to start going this direction. Which I guess is good that I have multiple paths. It's just that this one is kind of going to have to go the same direction as this one, which is a little bit weird, but it's okay. All right. Next up, we got 6, 11. What? So I could do 11 here. We could do that. I'm actually pretty down to do that. So I'm going to put 11 here. And I don't know if you guys can see, but basically here, if there is a gem attached to it, this is going to be the gem amount that I get. So I'm going to cross out this gem, and then I'm going to put an 11 here. And that's going to be the score that I'm going to add together at the end of the game to determine my final score. Obviously, we will have to then subtract all of our monster score from it, but at least 11's a good amount to be able to put into there. So did that. And then because I put one in that, I can either go to desert or forest. So I'm going to go up here, and that actually gets me a dun 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 a shield. There we go. Like so. It makes I'm like such a perfectionist, so whenever I look at the camera and these are like slightly turned, I'm like, no, 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 no. You must be straight. Okay, so I did get a shield. A shield allows you to, when you do a monster roll, you can cross out a shield to be able to re-roll it again. So if you did roll a monster die, which when I get to any of these monster sections, I will have to make a monster roll. Actually, no. This one here will be determined by whatever number is here, I believe. But the ones here in the merchant area, I would have to roll a die, and then whatever number that is, I would add it to a monster box. So if I rolled a 3, I think I'd be okay with that. But if I rolled a 6, I want like the monster rolls to be as low as possible. So I would probably want to scratch out that shield and re-roll this again to get something lower. So yeah, it's good to have that to make sure my monster rolls are low. Has it seriously been a month already? I got no games in of this. Oh no, Justin, it is all good. Honestly, this month was a lower play for the monthly focus for me as well. So it's all good. We all have lives and things sometimes just happen and you can't get to gaming, you know? Okay, so I rolled a 2, which is awesome. I think I'm going to actually put a 2 here because like I said, the coachman, you want to put numbers in ascending order. So if I'm able to get like a really low one here, I'm going to be able to put more in to this one. So then with this one here, I am able to write in either or go to either a like, I don't even know what this is. Grassland, I guess. There's 2 different greens. There's a like slightly darker green, which I do wish that they made the one green a little bit darker than the other. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but there are 2 different greens. One is a forest and one is like a grassland, I believe. But yes, I can either go to a grassland or mountains. I think I'm gonna go this way here. Okay. So then I am like right next to a town, which is awesome. Should I do that or should I? No, I'll do that. Because I think once I get here, I'm gonna want this one to go over here to get this town. And maybe continue over this way to get these because this line's going to go up here. Okay, so that is everything for that turn. Oh my gosh. Why? Why? I guess I can use this one. So I could do a 12. But that would only get me to either forest or desert, which I don't want either of those. So could use a 10 and then I could go, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to cross out this 10 here. That allows me to go to either desert or grassland. I'm going to go to grassland here. We're going to get to this next town down here. So that gives us another town there. Awesome. Moving on to another turn. We got an 8. An 8. I should really get the adventurer started. But again, I want a lower number for that. Now the thing here is I do have doubles, so I could use the sailor, but the sailor only allows you to travel into water spaces, and they have to be specific water spaces. So like this open water here is not going to help me. Obviously I can go with these sailboats, but I'm not connected to any of those as of yet, so I'm not going to use the sailor as of right now. I have an 8. I think my best option is just to use the merchant, and then I'm going to go here like that, and then that'll allow me on my next turn to hopefully get over this bridge and start exploring this upper island as well. So I really need something lower. I would really love something low to either be able to use the adventurer or the coachman. Ugh. I got another 8. What the heck? Do you not use all 3 dice per roll? Side note, I've never seen this game, so I don't know. So Reagan, or Regan, I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce, but the 3rd die is optional. So you can either add these 2 together, you can add these 2 together, or I could add these 2 together. In other scenarios of this game, whenever you used this die, you have to X out one of the monster boxes, which is kind of getting you closer to possibly losing the game. So it's always like a choice of, if I really want to use that active die, I will cross out an X, but usually I try to avoid it for the most part. But actually, you are right. In this scenario, I am allowed to use this one. You don't add all 3 of them together, you just add 2 of them. But for some reason, because I've done all the other scenarios with kind of avoiding that, I'm not taking that into consideration as much as I should be. But yeah, it's a really good one. I definitely recommend you check it out. It's a great print and play. I think it was maybe like $10. Gotta run soon. Thanks for the stream, and I'll catch the end later. Thank you so much for joining, James. Have a good rest of your day. Hello, Matt. Welcome to the stream. Vayu, hello. Did I really somehow by chance catch one of these live broadcasts? Nice. Hello. Perfect. I bought this game but haven't tried it. So this will be fun to see or listen to. Thank you so much for joining, Vayu. I appreciate you. Hopefully you're having a good day. I'm very happy that you actually got the chance to come and hang out. And yeah, we're getting somewhere. I'm doing okay. As always, I'm never 100% sure if I'm playing games right, but you know, games are supposed to be fun, right? As long as I'm having fun. I'm pretty sure I just rolled when I already rolled. I'm pretty sure I got an 8. I think this was what it was actually. Because I remember being like, oh great, another 8. So yeah, that is that. This is not good. This is not good at all, actually. I really want to be able to do a mountain, so I might actually... Do I use my 2 towns to re-roll? Do I use my 3 towns, 2 towns? It's 2 towns, right? After rolling for your turn, you may spend 1 town to increase or decrease a dice value. You may do this action multiple times by spending multiple towns. Ooh. Then you can use 2 towns to re-roll the dice. I don't know if I should do that. Maybe I should. I think I'm going to. The only crappy thing is it might just be worse than it was before, but we can hope. Nice. Oh, I'm happy that we did that. So I did get 3, which is awesome. I can either go here or here. I think I'm optionally going to do this one just to get it started, because it's always nice to get lots of different ones started because they all give you gems, which is going to be your best bet to get victory points. So I have Hadrian's Wall set up, a cigar in mouth, and a fresh pot of coffee. Nice, Pat. Welcome to the stream. That makes me so incredibly happy. Is this your first time playing Hadrian's Wall, or is it going to be like another play? Ooh, going to play the solo campaign Fort 1. Fun fact, I think I might start sometime soon. I'm going to start filming playthroughs of all of the scenarios of Hadrian's Wall. I really want to go through the whole campaign. Best of Star Trek, hello, welcome. Hello, Board Game Garden. I'm grabbing McDonald's. Ugh, don't say that. Now I want McDonald's. All right. I will say though that I made some like salmon pesto pasta last night. That was very, very good. My 3rd, nice. How are you liking it? Are you as obsessed with it as I am? Okay, so because I put a 3 here, I can go to a mountain. So I am going to go over this bridge to this mountain here, like that. And then we are on to the next. We have a 9, of course. Okay, I think I might actually do here. I'm gonna cross out this 9 here. That allows me to go to a Greenland or grassland, grassland or desert. I think I'm gonna go down here so that I'm 1 step closer to this town here. Okay. I just got Hadrian's Wall as well and loved it. I also played it twice, and I'm planning to go for Fort 1 for my 3rd attempt. Nice! Ooh. Salmon, I got the fish fillet extra tartar. Nice. Love it. Yes, a game per day so far since learning. That's amazing. That makes me so happy that like others like are obsessed as much with the game as me and enjoy it as much as I do. I've been solo playing Distilled, and it's a lot of fun if you haven't tried it. I really would love to try Distilled. I'm a huge fan of like the drink and like food themed games, similar to like viticulture and stuff. So that's one that I would definitely love to play eventually. Okay, so we have a 5. So I'm going to write the 5 here. That way I can either do a forest or a mountain, and I'm gonna go down here to this next town. We've discovered our 3rd town out of 3, 7, 12. 3 down, 8 to go. No, 9 to go. 9 to go. 3 down, 9 to go. Same here. Thanks, Jenna, for the recommendation. Oh, that makes me so happy. You're so welcome. Okay, so that was 5. We got a 7. Why do I keep on getting gosh darn 7s? There's also a 6 here that I could do as well. Or I could do a 9. 7, 6, or 9. I think I'm gonna do, where do I need to go? I think I'm gonna do a 6 here. That way I can start moving this path up here. So I'm going to go into the mountain here. I did decide to skip this shield down here. I don't know if that's the best option for me, but I'm just going to do it because I'm trying to get to all of these towns. And I feel like I don't really need a shield. I don't really need a shield. Could use a shield. Okay. Next up. This looks similar to Voyages with added mechanics. Really nice to discover new games and see you play. Solus, hello, welcome to the stream. That actually makes me very excited because I've been really enjoying A Wayfarer's Tale, and I also have Voyages printed and ready for me to play over in my print and play book, so I'm very, very excited to play Voyages eventually. Okay. So we have another gosh darn 7. Gosh darn 7. Oh, no, we also have an 11 as well. So I could do an 11. I'm actually going to do, no, that's crazy. Why would you do that, Jenna? I'm going to do down here an 11. Oopsie. Which, let me zoom you guys in so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. So I'm going to do an 11 here at the top of my mountain. So that way I have a diamond here. So I cross this out and I get another 11, which is pretty awesome. It's pretty good for my final score there. And then I will either go to a mountain or a forest. So I'm going to go from this town up to this forest here. Okay, we have a 5, 9, or a 7, or a 6. And I want to get to another forest, possibly. Yeah, I want to get to another forest and then up to this area here. Okay. So, I think I'm going to do a 7 down here. Yeah, I'm going to do a 7 so that I can go into this forest. Okay. We got a 4. Ooh. So I think I'm going to cross out this 4 here. So that allows me to go into this desert here. And then I have an 8. An 8 or a 10 or a 6. 8, 10, or 6. And I want to get to a mountain. So let me do a 6 here. That gets me to this gem. So I'm going to put a 6 into here, like so. And then I'm going to go to this town here. That allows me to discover another town. 4 down, 8 to go. 4 down, 8 to go. I repeat, we're doing great, everyone. We got, ooh, okay, okay. This is good, this is good. 5, 6, 7, 8, or I could do an 11. So I'm going to do an 11 here for the guide. And that's going to allow me to either go to a desert or a forest. And I'm going to go to the forest here. That allows me to get one step closer to getting over this bridge, which is awesome. Ooh, we got a 10. Okay. I think I'm going to cross out this 10 here for the merchant. And that's going to allow me to either go to desert or grassland. I'm going to go over this bridge and we're going to go to this town here. So that is my 5th town. 7 more to go. I repeat, 7 more to go. Oh, we got a small number here. Ooh, we have a 3. We have a 3. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what my best option would be here. I think I'm going to put my 3 here for the adventurer. Yeah, I'm going to do that so then I can go into either a mountain or a forest. So I'm going to go into this forest here. Okay. Oh, snap. We got a 9. Okay, where is my next town? My next town is up here, or down here, or here. There's one here. Oh boy. What number did I get? I got a 9. So I think I'm going to put the 9 here. Okay. So then that allows me to go to a forest or a desert. I'm going to go up to this desert here. We got an 8 or a 6. 8 or 6. I'm going to put a 6 here. That allows me to go to a mountain or a grassland. So I'm going to go here. We're getting closer to a town over here, which is good. Got a 1, 4, and a 3. So I could do a 4. I think I'm going to do a 4, maybe not. I think I might cross out this 4 here. So then that'll be able to allow me to go to a grassland or a desert. So I'm going to move forward here. I've never played a board game solo. Do you have any advice to enhance the experience? I've chosen Robinson Crusoe, to play, which I've never played before. Ooh, I actually do really want to try Robinson Crusoe. I would say to enhance the experience, I would say definitely put on some background music. Maybe just go onto like YouTube or something and look up Robinson Crusoe is like a survival game. So maybe some like island like background music, if that makes sense. Some like ambient survival music, I guess. I think that would be very fun. And yeah, just get into it by yourself. Like it's so much fun experiencing games on your own. you don't have anybody else to like slow you down. You can take your time if you want to as well. So I hope you enjoy. I'm very jealous that you get to play Robinson Crusoe because it's definitely one that I have wanted to try for a while. And I've heard that it's fantastic solo as well. Brandon, hello, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. I often struggle playing solo games and usually put the game away before finishing. Aw, I'm so sorry to hear that, Best of Star Trek. I would say if you are newer to solo gaming, just play games that aren't going to take as long. Start with some smaller games, some quicker games, and then kind of work your way up to longer games. I've experienced that in the past where like I can't stay focused for that long amount of time by myself. Excuse me. Or I get like distracted by something else and I need to go do something. So even just like if you're playing a longer game, just keep it on the table and come back to it whenever you can. I know some people don't have that option though. So yeah, always try to like work up to it for sure. Start with some smaller games, work up to some larger games. Okay, so I have 2 3s and a 2. So I could do a 6 or a 5. 6 or a 5. I could do another 6 here. That would get me to a grassland or a mountain. I think I might do that actually. So I'm going to do a 6 here. So then I can go to a grassland. So I'm going to go down here and we're going to get another town. I believe we are halfway there. So I have 6 towns. We have 6 more to go. I think I like the concept of solo games more than I actually enjoy them. Have played a handful of Button Shy ones, Marvel United. I'm intrigued by 20 Strong from Chip Theory. Ooh, I think that's the one that they're possibly giving away for free at Level Up, which I'm very excited about. I played my first solo game today, Flamecraft. I enjoyed the game so much and made so many mistakes, which made me want to keep playing to get better and better. Yeah, I think, Louisa, that's like the exact same thing with me, is I just always have that like burning urge, which is a little bit of a weird way to say it, but just that like motivation to like get better at a game. And that's really what gets me back to playing solo games, is like I play it, I have a really good time with it, and I want to, you know, hone in and get better at something. I thought my dog was scratching at the door, but I think someone just flushed a toilet. But yeah, that's always what like really motivates me, is getting better at a game. I tried Arc Nova solo, made it halfway through before I got distracted. Yeah, life sometimes gets in the way for sure. Thank you for the advice. You're the best, and your help, you help to improve this great hobby. Thank you so much. That makes me so happy. I appreciate you guys being here and hanging out with me, and supporting me. And I'm glad that you guys enjoy the content and that I'm able to help you. That's what I'm here for. All right. Hopefully I did something. I actually don't think I did. I got distracted. Pretty sure it was, I had 2 3s and a 2. Or wait, did I do the 6? I think I might have done the 6. I think we're good. I think we're good. Because I unlocked my 6th town. I think we're good. Can you guys tell I get distracted way too easily? Oh boy. Okay. So next up, I want to go to a desert for sure. So I could actually use this 3 and 4. I'm going to use this as a 7 to go here. This is a monster here. Don't know if you guys can see that, but there is a monster here. So that means that whatever I put here, I have to put into one of the monster boxes. So I'm gonna scratch out this monster, put a 7 into this monster box, and that will be deducted from my score at the end of the game. Yes, you put a 6. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I put a 6 up here. Okay, so that was guide. So I'm going to go to here, which, not sure if you guys can see, but in this where I just went, there is a little tavern, which the tavern, if you get to a spot with a tavern, allows you to get further here. So you guys can see there's a line here. You can't get any further on this track unless you have unlocked the 2 taverns. So I just unlocked the first one, which is great. Let me reorganize my table here. So basically what I do is I just put a little check mark up here to denote that I can go past this line and into these next 3 spaces. All right, next roll. We got a 3, a 2, and a 5. Okay. So I could do a 5 and get into this next desert space here. I think that might be what I do. So I'm going to put a 5 here. And I'm going to go to this next desert space here. Okay. Next up, we have a, okay. We have either a 5, a 4, or a 7. 5, 4, or 7. Or what I could do, I'm going to spend one of my towns. Is this what I want to do? Jenna, is this what you want to do? Actually, no. I'm not going to spend one of my towns. I'm just going to use the 7. I'm going to place it here. And then I get to either do forest or desert. So I'm going to move into forest here. That gets me 1 away from this town here as well, which is awesome. Okay. Ooh, we got triple 1s. Great. Love that for me. Actually, I don't. Okay, so that's actually pretty good. I am going to actually use that too. And I'm going to place it right at the bottom of this mountain. That allows me to go into either mountain or forest. So I'm going to go into this forest here, get this town. Boom. So we are now more than halfway through. We got this. Gotta go. Good day to you all, and best of luck with your rolls, or for your rolls. Thank you so much, Solus. Thank you so much for joining. I'm happy to have you here. Have a good rest of your Wednesday. And hopefully I will see you again in another stream. I'm hoping to start streaming more here on the YouTube channel. If you guys do not know, I do stream every Tuesday and Sunday for the most part over on Twitch. If you guys want to go check out over there. Yeah, honestly, it's very similar to this where I just hang out with you guys and play a game. Sometimes they're smaller games, sometimes they're bigger games. Okay, so I did do that, right? I did the 2, I went to the forest, we unlocked our town. Okay. We got a 4, a 5, or a 7. 4, 5, or 7. Okay, so I'm actually wanting, I don't know if you guys can see, let me zoom in. There is a monster at the top of this mountain. So I am trying to get this mountain to go up to the least amount that I can possibly do. So because I have a 2 down here, I'm hoping to get a 3 and then a 4. So that the monster total that I'm adding, that's going to be negative at the end of the game, is going to be the least possible that I can get. So 4 is going to be the least amount that I can get. So I would love to be able to put a 3 here. I don't have a 3 as of right now. but I could use one of my towns to make this 3 into a 2. So I think I might do that. I'm going to put this down to a 2 so that I can do a 3. I'm going to put the 3 here, and that will allow me to either go into a forest or a mountain. I'm going to decide down here to go into this forest so that I can get down to this town at the bottom here. I do want to make sure that I am starting to explore up here as well, because I believe we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 more towns up in this general area. So I need to make sure that I'm exploring over there as well. I'm logging off as well, loving the stream, but I'm getting too distracted from work. Sounds good. It's all good, Value. Nice to see you live for once, and I hope to catch another one soon in a freer moment. Have a good day. Vayu, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day, and hopefully your work day ends soon so you can go and relax. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. Okay, so we got a 5, 6, 7, a 7 or a 4. All right, I think, like I said, I wanted this to be a 4 here, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna scratch out this monster. We're gonna put a 4 into this monster box. That way I can go into either a forest or a mountain. We're gonna go down to this next forest. We're getting close to this town down here, which is awesome. Okay. Now we got a 5 or a 4. A 5 or a 4. Ooh, you know what I just realized? That's unfortunate. So because I ended up doing here up to a 4, going down from a 4, this gem here is going to be a less amount, which is not great. Which is not great at all. But we'll figure that out after. Wait, don't roll it, Jenna. Stop getting distracted. Okay, so there is a possibility. I think I might just do one of these. So it's either going to be a 5 or a 4. I do have one empty spot here, so I don't have to X out any of the monsters, which is good. Okay, so then that allows me to go into either Greenland or desert. I think I'm going to start going up here, just so I can spread out my exploration, like that. We got a 10 or an 8. I could do that again. I could either do a 10 or an 8. I'm going to do an 8 here. That allows me to go into desert or grassland, so I'm going to go into grassland here. Okay. Oh. Okay, so I can either do a 3 or a 2. I'm going to do a 3. Oh, wait. If I do that, I can only go into mountain or forest. Do I want to go into mountain or forest? Not particularly. Well, dang. Dang, diggity dang. No, because if I go this direction, I'm not going to be able to go this direction. So I definitely need to get to somewhere that I can go to either... Oh, hold up. Where this town is up here is forest. So I'm going to use a 3 here. And I'm going to go up to this town. Perfect. Look at us go. So that is the 8th town. We have 4 more to go. I'm actually doing pretty well this time. All right. I got a 1, a 3, and a 5. Could do a 4, a 6, or a 8. 4, 6, or 8. I think I'm gonna do a 6. Maybe not. If I do a 6, I have to go into either grassland or mountain. I guess I could just grab this shield. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do 6 here. And then I'm gonna do grassland from this town to this shield. So I unlock another shield, which is good. It's good to have because I think I will be getting some of these monsters from the merchant soon. So it'll be good to have some rerolls for monster rolls. All right, so we now have 8 or 6. I'm actually tempted to do the 6 again here because that'll be the lowest possible that I can get for this monster, which is awesome. So I think I might actually do the 6. I don't know where I would be able to go. I guess I could just go down here. Might as well. So I'm gonna put a 6. This monster is then going to be a 6, and then I'm gonna go from this town here to this grassland down here. Oh. So you got a 1, a 5, and a 4. So I could do a 9, a 6, or a 5. Okay, so I really do need what do I need? I need desert or forest. I would rather this one be like the most that I can possibly do. So I could actually, if I wanted to get 12, I could just spend a bunch of my towns in order to make these higher. So like I could spend 1 town to make this a 6, because we have a lot of towns to spend. And then 2 towns, 1, 2. I don't know if it's a waste, but I'm gonna make this 4 into a 6. So then we have 2 6s, so I'm gonna have a 12, which I'm gonna put here. And because there's a gem up here, I'm going to be able to put a 12 into this treasure box. And then I get to either do a forest or a desert. So I'm going to go down here with my desert. Perfect. Look at me go. Next up, we have, I think, possibly the exact same amount that I had last time. So we either have a 7, a 6, or a 9. 7, 6, or 9. I think I'm actually going to do a 9. And because I'm going to show you guys, zoom in here, for the merchant, I have this 9 here that is a monster. So I'm going to have to roll for like a monster amount. But I do have 2 shields, so I can always re-roll if I get a bad roll. But this is actually going to complete this column and this row. So I'm going to be able to actually do 2 treasure rolls. So I'll do 1 monster roll and 2 treasure rolls, which is going to be great. And that's going to allow me to either go into a desert or grassland. I actually didn't quite think that through. Okay, I'll go down here because I'm going to get closer to this diamond here. and also this tavern here as well, so that I can get further on here. Okay, so I'm going to roll for the monster first. Please be a 1. Okay, a 5. Not exactly what I wanted. So we're going to scratch out this shield. We're going to do another one. Seriously? Get the frick out of here, man. We're going to scratch out the other shield. Okay. We got a 4. Wasted all my frickin' shields, though. I'm pissed about that. Then, I guarantee I'm going to roll for the treasures, and they're both going to be, like, really low numbers. Guarantee it. I'm going to be pissed. Oh, also, pretty sure you guys didn't see what I was rolling. Apologies. Come on. Okay. I'm good with that. We got a 5 treasure, and 6. We got a 3 treasure. Crappy. All right. So that was everything there. We got a 6, a 4, and a 4. All right. So we got either a 10, a 10, or an 8. 10, 10, or 8. 10, 10, or 8. I think I'm going to do an 8 here. That gets me an 8 gem. And then that allows me to go to either mountain or whatever that's called, grassland. I'm going to go down here to this grassland. That's going to get me a treasure reroll. Really could have used that in my last turn, but that's fine. All right, we got a 1, and a 4. So I think I'm actually going to use the 2. I need to get to a forest, so I'm going to use the 2, and I'm going to place it here in the adventurer. That does get me a 2 treasure, which isn't great, but that will allow me to have a low monster score for the next one, which is good. And then I'm going to move over to this forest. Hello? We got a 5, a 5, and a 6. Ooh. Interesting. I don't know what to do here. So it's either a 10 or an 11. I do want to get to a desert, so I think I'm going to do this 10 here. That 10 is going to allow me to go to a desert or grassland, so I'm going to go to this desert here. Okay. We got a 3 or a 2. All right. I'm not 100% sure when it comes to ending one mountain and going over to another mountain. I don't know if I can do the same number. I actually should probably double check that, because it would be really nice to be able to do the same number, because then I'd be able to put a 2 for this monster and only have a 2 total. So let me quickly check that. Okay, no, they can't be the same. Shoot. Wait, new mountain. Oh, this restriction does not apply to spaces between the adventurer's mountains. So I believe that means that I can do the same. I'm going to do the same just because it's a solo game and I can make up my own rules. So I'm gonna do a 2. So then this monster gets a 2. All right. Hold up. That does allow me to go to a mountain. So I'm gonna go down here to this mountain space. I'm gonna roll another one. Another one. So we have a 6, a 3, and a 1. So I could do a 7, a 4, or a 9. 7, 4, or 9. I think I'm gonna do a 4. Is that what you want to do, Jenna? Is that really what you want to do here? Yeah. I think that is. I think so. So I'm going to do a 4 here. That is connected to a monster. So I'm going to scratch out the monster, and I have to do a 4 there. That allows me to go to either forest or mountain. I'm going to go down here to this area here, which is another tavern. So that's going to allow me to go to the last section here of the coachman. Oh, that was a 2. That was a 2. We have a 1, 2, and a 3. Oh. Well, shit. Don't mind my language. Well then, I think I can actually do a 4. I think I might do that because yet again, we've come into the situation where if I do a 4 here, this is going to finish off 2 of the columns, which speaking of, this I rolled 4 and this I rolled 4. So if I finish off this one, that's going to get me 1 monster roll and 2 of the gem rolls or treasure rolls. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to use the 4. I'm going to cross off this monster here. That's going to allow me to go into either desert or grassland. I'm going to go into desert. We have another one of our towns finished. So that's going to get me a town here. Let's see how this goes. Matthew, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hi Jenna, hello everyone. Are these dry erase boards? So these are actually, I printed these out on my printer and then I laminated them. This is the best thing to do with honestly any roll and writes that you have, whether they are print and plays like this or if they are actual roll and writes that you purchased and like have physically. Laminating is the best thing because you can literally just use it over and over again. I'm just using one of the dry erase markers from Rolling Realms. There's a lot of different roll and writes that have dry erase markers. You can also purchase them on Amazon. And it's really nice because you don't waste any of your roll and write papers. And then also if you have print and plays, you don't have to print them over and over again. So yes, if you want, I actually do have a full video on like me making my print and play book. So I recommend going and checking it out. I just got my laminator from Amazon. Super, super cheap. I think it was like $40. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. All right, so this was my monster roll, unfortunately. So I got a monster roll of 5. I don't have any other... I don't really want to use my camp. Basically, the camp allows you to instantly claim all of your gem and shields ready for rerolls. So I could actually, and it says including any previously used ones. So I could actually erase all of these shields and then claim all of them to have more rolls, but I don't know if I want to do that. Or maybe I do, because I could always just purchase the camp again. The camp is really nice to have. I didn't know this was a print and play. Thanks for the info. I'll check out the video. Yeah, for sure, no problem. This one's a good one. It's called A Wayfarer's Tale. I think the print and play was like maybe $10, less than $10. And there's like a whole solo campaign. There's a bunch of different maps that you can play with. I actually think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna spend my camp. So I'm gonna use my camp here, which allows me to reclaim all of my shields which this is probably not the best way to erase this, but whatever. And then I get to circle all of those, and then I get to circle all of these. So I'm actually going to scratch off to re-roll this 5. Come on, really low number. Yeah, we got a 1. Perfect. All right, and then we are going to do the 2, 1 and 2 treasure rolls. Come on, we got a 5. Awesome. And, ooh, a 1. I don't want that. So I'm going to scratch out this reroll treasure. Come on. And we got a 5. Okay, that's good. We got a 5 and a 5. Amazing. All right. So, next. Okay, I think I'm good. Did I do everything that I was supposed to do here? Yes, because I went to here, I got that town, we good. So we have a 6, and a 5. Ooh. I considered making a print and play after watching your video, but don't even own a printer, maybe down in the future. Yeah, I would definitely say the printer is the one thing that would be like the most expensive thing out of the whole thing, out of like the whole process. But I was fortunate enough to already have some really good printers from my small business, so I was able to print them off pretty nicely and in good quality. So yeah, very thankful for that. I have to go to sleep. We'll finish this tomorrow. Have a great day. Christopher, thank you so much for joining. Have a good sleep. Thank you so much. And yeah, I will hopefully see you in another stream. Thank you, thank you. All right, so this is actually a perfect opportunity for me to do this one here, which is going to get me a crap ton of points. Not sure if you can see this, but this one here is gem times 2. So my thought is I can put a 12 here, and that is actually going to get me 24. So I'm gonna put a 24 there, which is insane. Really good to have that. We're gonna cross this out. Okay. And then I need to go to either mountain or forest. Ooh, I'm gonna go down here. I forgot that I still had a town down here to unlock. I'm going down here. So that is another town unlocked. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Holy manoli. I keep on getting some big numbers here. Big money, big money. All right. How do I want to do this? I have 2 more, and they're both here. So we have 2 towns here. So I can either go this direction up to here and then down, or I can go from here down and then up. Doesn't really matter. I guess it just depends on what rolls I get. I think I am going to go up though, considering the roll that I just got. I think I'm going to use the 11. I'm going to cross off the 11 here. That'll allow me to go to either grassland or desert. I'm going to go to this grassland here. Hey gang, the Inner Castle. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you? How's it going? No whammy, no whammy. Zyphir, hello, welcome. Did I just date myself with that? I think so, because like, I can like kind of think what it would be from. It sounds familiar, but I don't know offhand what it's from. So you might be dating yourself. Okay, so that is that. We went there. Next up, we got a 1, a 6, and a 4. All right. So that is either a 10, a 5, or a 7. 10, 5, or 7. I think I might use the 10. I think I'm going to use the 10. I'm going to put the 10 here. That'll allow me to go to here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I might actually have to try to use this instead of going down, up, up. I'm going to have to go through this water here. Considering like I haven't used the sailor at all. I might have to end up using the sailor a bit because I haven't used it at all. And that's kind of been like a waste of moves. Because like I'm running out of spaces in all the other spots. Because in order for me to do this, I'm going to have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more moves. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have literally exactly 7 more spaces, not including the sailor. So I'm going to have to use the sailor for sure. Good Lord, help me. Wish me luck. Press your luck, old game show. I swear I'm not that old. All right. Well, oh shoot, that was a 6. That was a 6. Okay. So I'm definitely going to use one of my towns, and I'm going to change this 5 into a 6 so that I can use these double 6s, and I'm going to go here. So that'll allow me to go into this water space. I'm nervous. I am nervous. Okay. Oh, God. So I need a 6. I could do a 6 in order to get that. This is an 8, so I can't do that because I need it to be more than 10 to go here. And I need a grassland, so I'm going to have to do a 6. Yet again, this 6 is going to get me 2 treasures and 1 monster roll. It does allow me to go into here and get this town. So we're good there. We got another town. We got 1 more town to go. I don't know if it would make more sense for me to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, could do that. Except I can't. Shoot. I think I have to go the long way because this way I would need... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could do that. Oh God. I need to figure out my direction because I can't just use both of my, or like all of my actions on both of them and split them up because then I will not make it to my destination. I have to pick one route and go that way. I am freaking nervous. Let me just tell you. All right, so I did that. I got to the town. We now need to do my monster roll as well as my treasure rolls. So this is the monster roll. A 4. Don't love that. I think I'm going to re-roll. Come on, a 1. Come on, a 1. A 5? Get the frick out of here, man. I'm going to do another one. Come on. A 1! There we go. It was worth it. Worth it. Okay. So now we're going to do my 2 treasure rolls. 6. Come on. Yeah! We got a 6. We got a 6. Another 6. Another whammy. Another whammy. And a 5. Okay, I'm good with that. I'm not going to waste my treasure rerolls for that. Okay, so that is everything there. I now need to either get something that's going to allow me to go into a forest or into a desert. All right. So got a 2, a 1, and a 3. Oh no. So I could do I kind of want to go into a forest. But the thing is that I'm going down from a 12. And then my last spot is going to be whatever this next spot is that I put. So the highest that I could do is a 5. But I could cross out 2 of these to make this a 3 and this a 4. Where is the 4? For it to be a 7. So then I'll put a 7 here. And then I'll go into this forest. Okay, all right. I'm so nervous. This is crazy. And then I'm gonna need the only spot that I can get to, or that's gonna give me a desert, is going to be this merchant. And the only number that I can use is either an 11 or a 3. Let's see what we get. Ooh, I got a 3. Oh my gosh. How freaking lucky is that? So yet again, I'm going to use this 3 here. So that is going to, actually I need to cross out this and this. So that is going to get me 1 monster roll and 2 treasure rolls. Again, this is the monster roll. We have a 5, and unfortunately I cannot re-roll. And then my treasure roll, 2 treasure rolls, is going to be a 5, which is fine, and a 3. I think I'm gonna do a re-roll. Come on. A 5. Okay, I'm good with that. All right. So that was that, and then that will allow me to go into this desert space. Okay, now all I need is a mountain and then a greenland or grassland. So the adventurer is going to give me a mountain, and the coachman is going to give me a mountain. But it either needs to be something less than a 7 or something more than a 10. I think we should be able to get this. So we got that. So I'm going to use the 5 here. I'm going to use the 5. That will allow me to go to the mountain. And then our last roll, I just need something more than a 10. And we're done. Pretty freaking good. Come on. And I also do have 2 of my town actions. Ooh, nice. This is amazing. This is amazing. I'm going to use a town to make this 5 a 6. So then this is going to be 12. I'm going to put the 12 here because it is attached to a gem. So that means that I get 12. And then we can go to the last town. Woohoo! Look at us go. I did it! Oh, this is great. This makes me so happy. All right, so that is everything. I did get all 12 of the towns. That is the objective for this, is reach all towns. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to add up all of the treasure. I'm going to deduct all of the monsters, and then I also additionally have to deduct 30 points from that as well. That's additional monster points that I have to deduct. So let's do this. Let me add this up. Huge thank you to who is ever still here. I appreciate you guys being here and hanging out. Okay, I am going to go to calculator. Let me go here. Okay, so we got 11 plus 11 plus 6 plus 12 plus 5 plus 3 plus 8 plus 2 plus 5 plus 5 plus 24 plus 6 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 12. So that's that, and then I have minus 7, minus 4, minus 6, minus 4, minus 2, minus 4, minus 1, minus 1, minus 5. And then, lastly, minus 30. Boom. Oh, wow. Okay, so my ending score is 61, which is pretty good. That is the highest that I've gotten on any of these scenarios by a long shot. I don't know if I played that correctly. Let me know. I got you on in the background while I'm working. Thanks for streaming on YouTube. No problem, Matthew. Thank you so much for just hanging out and lurking. I'm glad I can be some entertainment and something for you to listen to while you work. And hopefully your work day is almost done. I guess if you're somewhere else in another time zone, it might be slightly longer than I think. But it's currently almost 4 here in Canada. So maybe if you're in PST, then you might have a few hours left. But anyways, really enjoyed hanging out and catching you live. Love from the UK. Thank you so much for joining. DJ, I might just call you DJ. Thank you so much for joining. Hello all the way over in the UK. I heard that UKGE, the United Kingdom Games Expo, is happening this weekend. Very exciting. Don't know if you're going or not, but I'm excited to see everything around that. CST, less than 3 hours. Good. I'm glad that your workday is almost over. But anyways, friends, thank you all so much for joining me for today's little wrap up for the monthly, what am I calling it now? Solo monthly focus. It is no longer called the Solo Monthly Challenge because it's not a challenge. You could continue calling it a challenge because I guess it would be like a challenge to play as many times as you can, or challenging yourself to get your best score as you can. But I've decided to change it to a focus, so everyone is more just like focusing on the game instead of challenging, I guess is what my thought process is. Greetings from Brazil. Hello, all the way in Brazil. Thank you so much for joining. So much fun to hang out with you. Aw, Lady Croft, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out. And again, welcome to the hobby. We're so happy to have you. And hopefully you enjoy a bunch of different games and discovering new games and stuff. And hopefully I, with my channel, can help you along with that. I'll buy the popcorn. Hello. Hey, swinging by while at work, and I guess say bye. Yes, you did come in right at the end, but I appreciate you being here and just saying hi. Thanks for the stream. Hopefully catch you next time too. Yes. So I do want to quickly, before we end off the stream, let you guys know which will most likely be the game for next month. The poll over on the Patreon is not quite over yet, but we do have a leader, quite the leader for this. So I will say, as of right now, the game for June, the solo monthly focus for June, is going to be, you guys are probably going to already just know, but it is Ark Nova. Ark Nova is so far the winner. It has like 6 more than the second place winner, so, or the second place game. So Ark Nova is going to be the game focus, or the solo game focus, for the month of June, which is super exciting. I've been loving Arc Nova. And the nice thing is, I'm really happy about this, is you can play Arc Nova solo on BGA. So if you guys do not own Arc Nova, you can go and play it solo over on BGA as many times as you want throughout the month of June, which makes me really happy because I never want to have people feel left out of these monthly focuses. So I'm very excited about that. So anybody that wants to can join in, play Arc Nova as many times as you want throughout the month of June. I will be playing it on BGA, and also I will be playing it, physically on the table as well. I have been asked a few times to do a live stream for the monthly focused at the beginning of the month, so I might try to put in or get in a live stream of Arc Nova solo, possibly at the beginning of next week. We will see, but keep an eye out for that. It will be here on YouTube again, and I will be playing Arc Nova solo to start off the month and get everyone excited for that. Is this always on the last day of the month at the same time? So Matthew, I try to do it as close to the end of the month as possible. Sometimes it is a few days into the next month. So I think last month, or actually in May, at the beginning of May, is when I did the live stream for Three Sisters, which was the game for April. So sometimes it's right at the end of the month, sometimes it's at the beginning. But I do think I might switch over to just doing it at the beginning of the month. Let me know if you guys would want to see 2 different live streams for the monthly focus, if you want to see one at the beginning of the month and at the end of the month, or if you like them at the end of the month, if you like them at the beginning of the month, let me know. Do you prefer seeing me play the game to start off the month to get you more motivated to play the game, or would you prefer to see it at the end of the month to kind of wrap up the month? Let me know. Either right now in the live chat, or when this is a video on my YouTube channel after, you can always go and put it down in the comment section as well. I'll have to learn it and check out BGA. Good choice though, love watching it. Yay! Well, thank you, Louisa. Hopefully you can play some Arc Nova in the month of June. It's a good one. It is a freaking good game, and I've been very obsessed with it. I'm currently in like 3 games of Arc Nova on BGA. Honestly, same. I am in many, many games. None of them are solo games, but I wonder if you could... No. Can you do a turn-based solo game? I feel like that's like a weird concept of just taking your turn whenever you want when it's just you. I don't think you can do that. I think it just has to be real time. Or I guess you could just do it real time and then go back to it whenever you want to. But anyways, yeah, so as of right now, Arc Nova is going to be the solo focus for June. Thank you all again so much for joining me here today on YouTube. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you again, because it was last week my 1-year anniversary for the Board Game Garden. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and supporting the Board Game Garden for my first year. This year has been freaking awesome, and you guys are to thank for it, because honestly, seeing all the comments and stuff and people enjoying my content is what keeps me motivated to make content and continue, and just sharing my love of board games. Like, it just makes me so happy, and I am happy that I can share that with you guys. So thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Have a good rest of your Wednesday. Have a good rest of your week. I will have a video up on Saturday of this week, and then I will be live streaming over on Twitch on Sunday. So definitely come and hang out. Love you guys. Have a good rest of your week. Bye, friends.